Hi, and welcome to this short video about me, Mike Parker, and the origin of liminal coaching. I got in trouble at school when I was 14 for hypnotizing my classmates during the lunch hour. I found a book on the subject in the school library, and I thought, hey, this is fantastic. You've got to try this. I was already interested in everything to do with the mind, so I tried it out. And I was getting people to anesthetize their hands and sticking compass needles in them, among other things. But matron found out about it and had a fit. The book was called Hypnotism for Medical and Dental Practitioners by A. Mason, published by Secker and Warburg in 1960. I still have it. The plan then was to study psychology, but when I looked around at what was available in the UK, there was nothing but mechanistic approaches. I knew I didn't want to do that. Learning hypnosis from the school library was part of a lifelong interest in consciousness and the mind. I was fascinated by the different states achieved through practices like trance and meditation. Hardly anyone, except a few diehards, any longer tries to argue about whether these different states are real. Back in the 70s, though, it was considered way out, disreputable, fringe nonsense. But I could see it working, and I could see dramatic, repeatable results. Seeing that there was no integrative, systemic study on the mind available in the UK, and finding the Jung Institute demanded a medical degree before you could even start, I was looking to the US, where the field seemed less stuck in the mud. That same year, I wrote to the Institute of General Semantics, as that sounded like my kind of thing, and I knew I wanted to do systems thinking, or to think in whole systems. They never wrote back. Maybe it was the sloping handwriting, no Grammarly and auto-formatting back then. And I've spent all the time since looking into this extraordinary, vast mystery of thought and consciousness that we all walk around using every day. At the same time, I had a parallel career putting in mission-critical payment systems around the world and consulting, which paid the bills. I also completed an MBA in strategy and innovation and did postgraduate studies in systems thinking. These two things were very separate, quite painfully separate in some ways. Then, about 7 years ago, I got stiffed on a hefty invoice. I found myself pretty near bankruptcy, and things were looking bleak. But I was saved by a gift from a lovely elderly aunt. It wasn't that much, but it was just enough to keep me going. It enabled me to develop what was to become liminal coaching a couple of years later. And at that point, 35 years of consulting, an MBA, and a lifelong exploration of consciousness in different meditative and trance-based practices came together in the creation of liminal coaching. It's been developing for 50 years. It's not perfect, will always be evolving, but I can put my hand on my heart and say it is powerfully effective and helpful. If you would like to know more, I'm always delighted to chat, and you can email me direct, mike@liminalcoaching.co.uk, or use the contact form on the website, www.liminalcoaching.co.uk, where you can also pick up a free guided relaxation recording. That's it for this brief introduction. Thanks so much for watching, and bye for now.